everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be looking at the teaser trailer for Lee Cronin's The Mummy. It's important to note because there's two Mummy movies coming out for some reason. This is not the one with Brendan Fraser. This is a completely different Mummy movie. For some reason, I don't know why we have two coming out. I didn't know Mummy was that big of a property, but here we are. This is made, as I said before, by filmmaker Lee Cronin, who previously did Evil Dead Rise, which was a fun, gory, over-the-top time, and I really like that movie. I will hope, possibly, he brings some of that same energy here, some of that same flair, but we will see. I can almost guarantee that this is going to be 10 times more horrifying than the Brendan Fraser one that's also coming out. This is probably going to be way more horror focused, where that one is going to be more action adventure focused, but I'm just speculating right now. I don't know why I only do trailer reactions to Avengers Doomsday and horror. I don't get it. I don't get it. I want to do more things. But it's January, it's time for studios to dump all their trash horror films into theaters. That's really mean. I'm sorry. But it's true. But it makes sense so that everyone can push out all of their trailers for better horror films that are coming out later in the year. Which this is probably going to be one of them. So let's just hop right on in. Let's check it out. Hopefully it's great. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it already. The violin strings already are making me uncomfortable. Ooh, I like that, slow reveal of that title. Even oh god, the audio. What is that audio? Oh my god. What happened to Katie? Oh my. Okay, Lee Cronin. God damn. Okay. All right. I see what you're cooking. I get it. I fuck with it. Okay, so this is definitely going to lean more heavily into the gross out style from what I can see from the little bits of the trailer that I'm looking at right now. I don't know what this scorpion thing is. That a scorpion? Is that some kind of but it's some kind of bug just bursting out of somewhere? Like I mentioned earlier, my earlier prediction that this was going to be a horror-focused version of the Mummy story is 100% correct. It is definitely leaning more towards making it a terrifying experience, not as fun as the Brendan Fraser one is going to be. This is going to be more terrifying, and I think, including from the studio that brought you Weapons and also James Wan's name, it's definitely setting the audience's expectations properly. Like, hey, this is not going to be the Brendan Fraser style. This is going to be its own more horror, scary version of it. And I think this teaser does a pretty good job of, just giving you little glimpses of the terror that is to come. It's showing you little bits of disturbing, horrifying images, getting you teased, getting you intrigued. It's something that's, been done before in other horror trailers, but here, visually, from what I can see, it looks pretty good. It does, the one that really stood out in my mind is that little flash cam of whatever kind of VHS old horror footage. Found footage horror. Yes, found footage horror does kind of get under my skin. I don't know if it's because of my interest in analog horror, and that is definitely more, inspired by by found footage. So if that's indeed like a big element into this, I'm on board. It would definitely get under my skin. And it seems like we are at least partially following a photographer. I don't know if Katie is a photographer or like some kind of journalist. So definitely for sure, if that's the case, we are going to be getting some kind of found footage aspect into this. This film definitely seems to be leaning more towards like a mystery vibe with that whole ending tagline of what happened to Katie. It seems like that's going to be the central question of the film, and the entire thing is going to be unraveling that. I didn't mean that as a pun, unraveling taking off the wraps of a mummy. That is not what I meant by that, but I see what I did there. But yeah, I'm very, very intrigued and interested in what Lee Cronin is cooking up, man. This trailer looks pretty intense, pretty gross, a little bit horrifying. It does appear to have a pretty big budget. I mean, we got people jumping out of windows. We got a big fucking sandstorm coming through. Sorry, I'm just scrubbing through some of the images in the trailer again. So yeah, I'm excited to see what he does with a bigger budget. Evil Dead Rise probably wasn't a small budget, but this seems to be on a grander scale, and I'm very, very excited to see what he does with that. Evil Dead Rise is very much a film where you can see the money on the screen. Like, you can see where every single penny was put to good use. And I hope that's the case here. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting already from the visuals I'm seeing here. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I had no clue this was coming out. I'm finding all these horror films that I had no clue was coming out that should have been on my top 15, but it just wasn't because I had no clue about them. But what did you guys think of Lee Cronin's Mummy teaser trailer? I'm sure we're going to get more trailers before the film's release. I'm looking forward to reacting to those as well. If you guys enjoyed it, did you guys not enjoy it? Let me know down in the comments below. I'd be interested in knowing your thoughts on it. And yeah, that's going to do it for this one. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Long live cinema.